Sprats versus sardines. Who will be the winner?
Hello there guys, welcome back. Today I have some very tasty canned fish here to compare. Well, one is in a can, the other one is in a jar. They are very similar. The only difference is this one is smoked sprats and this one here is smoked sardines. Both of these are in oil. They are made in Latvia, Riga, Latvia. One very interesting thing I want to point out here is, in general, sprats are considered to be more of a delicacy than sardines. But the sprats here cost less than the sardines. I paid $3.29 for this can of sprats, and this jar here costs $4.79. Take a look at what I have for you guys here today. Two tasty looking can of fish. Or maybe one is in a can and the other one is in a jar. Today we're going to compare this jar of smoked sardines in oil versus this can of smoked Riga Sprats in oil. Now I searched it up on Amazon. I actually got pretty good prices for these two, because for this one on Amazon it costs $7 a can, and for this jar here it costs $17 for 2 jars. For a package of 2 jars costs $17. So I got very good deals here at my local supermarket. Now these two here are very similar in weight. So the content is about this, almost the same amount of oil and same amount of fish inside each can or each package. And they are both smoked and packaged in canola oil. So everything is almost identical. The only difference between the two is this one is smoked sardines and this one here is smoked sprats. The brand of this first one is Old Riga, and the brand of this other can is called Baltic Gold. Let's now open them up and see how they taste. Now each one of these contains about 3 servings. This one says if you don't use it all up, you can store it in the refrigerator for up to 3 days after opening. This one is in a jar, so I figure maybe you can store it for even longer than 3 days. Now let's first open up the sprat here. So these are the smoked sprats in oil, and it's made by Baltic Gold. That was fairly easy. Now here comes the harder part, is we gotta rip this out. No, it's not too bad. Just gotta be careful not to cut myself there. Alright, so this is how it looks like. We're gonna open up the other one. These are the sardines. Okay. All right, so here we are. These here. First, we're gonna take out the sprats. These are the sprats. And I'm doing it with one hand, so there we go. All right. So those are the sprats. And now we're going to go to the sardines. We're going to bring some out. You can see the sardines are a little bit bigger than the sprats. Here, I got a tiny one here. So in general, the sprats are smaller. The sardines are kind of bigger, a little bit bigger. All right. Let me smell the sardines first. Smell smoky, and the sprats smells pretty much the same, smoky. Okay, and now we're gonna try, how about I try the sardines first. So I'm gonna pick a big piece of sardine here, and it has a lot of meat. And now I'm gonna go to the sprats. I think I like the taste of the sprats better, because it has less meat. The sardines kind of too meaty for me. I think I can taste more of the smoked flavor inside the Sprats than the sardines. Try the sardines again. Alright, so there you have it, guys. For my taste, if I were to choose between the two, I would choose the Sprats. But if I'm eating Sprats all the time, maybe once in a while, I want to switch over to the sardines. They taste pretty much similar, same smoky taste, but the Sprats are more tender and less meaty. So I like my fish to be smaller, less meaty. These are like larger. You get a lot of meat in these sardines. And also the belly of the sardines is kind of soft. I usually don't like the belly of the fish, so the Sprat, I feel more like I'm eating less of the belly, and that's why I like it more.
And here is a close-up of how the Sprats look. And here are the sardines.
Alright guys, thank you all for watching, and I definitely recommend you go out and buy these things. You can get them on Amazon, or if you check in your local supermarket, if they have them, you can compare the prices and, you know, try them out. They're very good, especially if you like smoked flavor fish. These are wonderful. Alright, thank you all for watching, and we will see you in the next video. Take care, everyone.